All right, hello everybody, and welcome to the MGTOW Academy Show live. It's Friday, June 1st, 2018. We're just going to go ahead and wait for some folks to come on into the live stream. Looks like it's just me at the moment. Uh, live streams, I tried to work with Expert Broadcaster and all that software, but it just wasn't working out with my laptop and all that. So I'm just gonna, stick to the Google Hangouts live streams instead of trying to fix all the tech related stuff. And it's not really tech related stuff. It's just like whenever I try to do live streams, it's so freaking like glitchy, with the Expert Broadcaster. But I don't have any problems when I use the Google Hangouts on air. So we're just gonna work with that at the moment. I also got a new microphone. So if you've noticed the audio improvements, I'm not sure how it's. I'm not actually. Hold on. Let me see how the. I want to see. Hold on. Let me turn it up on my iPad. I monitor. I also got a new microphone, so if you've noticed. All right, that actually does sound pretty decent. I'm used to hearing the crappy built-in mic from my laptop, but hey, that's actually pretty good. All right. If anybody wants to join the live stream, you're more than welcome to just say so in the live chat that you want to join the stream. I'll send you a download. I'll send you a join link, and we can have a conversation. All right. And if this live stream isn't too long, it will be available as an archived podcast wherever the MGTOW Academy Show is. You'll find it there. All right. Hello, Bobby Seidel. Happiness is being a MGTOW and living the dream. Hey, I agree with you. All right. And that's something we should talk about. That's actually a good point. Happiness is being a MGTOW and living the dream. Right. So if you've checked the description box, you would have seen that we're going to talk about some stuff, cover the news articles and maybe tell some stories, read some stories, do the usual. But I also wanted to talk about what's in store for the future of the MGTOW Academy YouTube channel, just MGTOW Academy as a whole. All right. So MGTOW, when people come to our online communities and all that, YouTube, any online forum, they see too much negativity. And look, I understand the issues we talk about, they're nothing nice or anything. I understand why they would see that, but I can agree with them because there's a point where there is too much, right? And to be honest with you, we need to stop giving off that look that we're just online. We're just going online to complain about women. Look, the media and all that, they're mixing us in with incels. And I mean, of course we're not incels, and we get that. And the media is the media, but still, right? I can understand where they're coming with that kind of stuff. We need to, because what I'm trying to do now is shift away from the complaining about the relationship crap. I get it. Relationships are unfair. That's why many men are walking away from them. Even guys who aren't MGTOW, they realize that relationships are crap. All right. So in the future, I want to move more towards self-improvement type of stuff. That's the stuff that I'm looking towards working with in the future. Working with self-improvement, building on character, meeting goals, setting self goals. I'm working on that kind of stuff. All right. And I want you guys to be able to improve yourselves as guys. That's kind of the concepts of the MGTOW philosophy. Infinity 823 says, and textbook, and then scantily clad women, something like that. This is a pretty interesting story. Hey, by the way, hold on a second. I'm gonna check something out. I want to see something really quickly. I think. Oh, hey, Infinity 823 is here. Hey, Alex, sir. Oh, dude, that's so cool. All right. I didn't know you actually had notifications turned on. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. All right, sorry. I was replying to my friend Alex, sir. He was in my classes last year. All right. Hold on, one more thing. Give me a second. All right, good. All right, got it. So I was trying to find that article. Where was it? All right, this is it. I saw this on Twitter. By the way, if you guys aren't already following me on Twitter, go ahead and do it. It's at all caps MGTOW. Oh no, it's at all caps MGTOW. Other than the Academy part, the A is capitalized. And then if you want to follow MGTOW News, that's all caps MGTOW News. Simple as that. All right. Okay, this is it. This is it. Yeah. Huh. Oh, I know what that means. So, Infinity 823 said, "LOL." I'll have you know. I already knew this actually. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. LOL stands for laugh out. No. It stands for laugh out loud, not League of Legends. But LOL stands for laugh out loud. All right, I'll tell you that. I already knew that. All right, because I'm just a, I'm a popular guy. I know things like that. I'm modern. All right, so let's go ahead and start reading this article. All right, so textbook claims scantily clad women sexually harass men. A Chinese high school safety education textbook claims women who wear revealing clothes sexually harass men, sparking controversy online recently. Women wearing revealing clothes in public is the main cause of sexual harassment to men, according to Public Security Education for High School Students, a textbook recently released by China's whatever that is, education press in Northeast China. The Beijing News reported on Wednesday. All right. Sponsored by LOL. Sure, man, if you say so. Yes. This live stream is sponsored. Oh god. No. That's not how you spell sponsored. Sponsored by LOL. Yes, this live stream is sponsored by LOL. All right. Exactly. Oh boy. I'm not sure what to think of this stuff. First of all, I highly doubt women's clothing and all that. I really doubt that it's. I don't think it's more of sexual harassment. I think it's more of just a distraction. And there's a difference between just wearing normal clothing and dressing up like a slut. All right, don't dress up like a slut. Let me just tell you that. I'm not a woman, but I'll tell you that. Don't dress up like a slut. All right, that's like you're just asking for attention. So don't complain if guys look at you and stare at you if you're literally wearing a freaking bikini outside. All right, you can't complain then. All right. Okay, so let's continue reading this. There were mixed feelings online. Some supported the idea, while others criticized men for using it to justify their sexual desires. Geez, man, I don't know about you guys, but the last time that I used women's clothing to justify my sexual desires, that never happened. Okay, I don't get that. How do guys use scantily clad clothing or whatever to justify their sexual desires? I don't get that. That doesn't make sense. All right. Looks like Infinity 823 is going to be leaving. Bye, Alex, sir. Come visit us later. Oh yeah, he put a sideways happy face. I know what that is. A sideways happy. Yeah, I know what that is. All right. So goodbye, Alex, sir. Let's continue reading. The textbook is supposed to help students protect themselves, an editorial from the Beijing News said. However, the loose definition of sexual harassment in the book would not only have a negative impact on students' sense of morality, but also violates women's right to wear the outfit they want, the editorial added. Sexual harassment should not be defined in such a simple terms as it involves several factors, such as context and people's intentions. Peng Xiahua, I think that's how you say it, a sexology professor at Wuhan's Central China Normal University, told Global Times on Thursday. Yeah, you know, if I couldn't get a college degree in what I wanted, if I just had to choose a field that I didn't really care about, it would be in sexology. And I don't care about sexology. I just want to be able to say, hey, I have a degree in sexology because, you know, that's pretty awesome. All right. Normal, you know, oh, I'm not going there. I'm not normal, so I don't belong there. Let's continue reading. Peng said that the textbook's author is unfamiliar with sex education and merely wants to express his views. And hey, you know what? I'm not surprised. A lot of the times, more often than not, you'll be surprised that the textbooks manufactured by corporate companies and all that stuff, they're not, you know, as good as they should be, because the people who write them, the editors, sometimes they may have nothing to do with education at all. And even if they do know what they're doing, they are under strict guidelines. They have to have this many pages done, or this chapter done, or this section done by this date. And it just completely screws up the actual content of the book, the quality of the book. It's just destroyed because the people who create them are under such harsh conditions. So look, I'm not surprised that the author or whatever it is unfamiliar with sex ed or wherever it is. I'm really not, because you know it's a school textbook. All right. Let's finish this up here. Whatever women wear, as long as they do not disturb the public order. Thank you. This is what I was saying. Do not disturb public order. They should not be accused, the Beijing Times reported. There is no data or theory that suggests women's attire and words have a direct connection to harassment. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that last sentence, but whatever. Have you guys seen that video? I can't remember what it was. It was this video of what was it again? It was, okay, I remember. It was this guy and a girl, right? And what they did was they went out to this public place, and then they did an experiment where the girl harassed the guy, said, I want to have sex with you and this and that. And then all the guys and all the girls said, come on, man, she's hot. You should do it. Man up. But when the guy kept on, you know, harassing the girl for sex, the white knights came. It was like I swear, it was like a rehearsed act, you know. It was so typical. Like every time the white knights and beta males would just come in and defend the girl, push the man away, shove him around. Hey, man, stop that. Cut that crap out. Then the girls would come away. The girls would come and calm down the supposed harassed women, you know, that type of stuff. So, yeah, that's just double standards right there for you fellas, all right? You know what? I want to see if there are any interesting stories for just the word men and go to news. That's actually how I pull out stories for MGTOW News. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Study: female streamers less likely to be paid than men. All right, so you might be saying, oh my God, less likely to be paid than men? Well, how about this? Instead of jumping to conclusions and calling it sexism and whatever you might want to call it, how about we just look at the reasons for why they might be paid less than men? No. Think about it. Why are they paid less than men? Is it because they're just not as good as male streamers? Is it because that no one cares or something, you know? And look, I'm not saying all female streamers are trash and all that, but the majority of them, they're just mostly there for attention. Let's be honest. I mean, it's not coincidence that they just dress up in the sluttiest outfits and go on live and say, hey guys, I can play games in it. No, you're not. You're probably here for attention. Like, no. So, like I said, not all female streamers are trash. I don't even watch gaming live streams or whatever, but yeah, whatever. So, study: female streamers less likely to be paid than men. A study released by PayPal suggests female streamers, particularly American gamers, are less likely to be paid for the content they produce, in spite of the fact that viewers as a whole are spending a lot of money on live streamers. Well, maybe it's because they're spending it on live streamers they actually like or care about. The details. PayPal's survey, conducted with 25,000 participants in 25 countries, examined spending habits of gamers who've used PayPal's service. And it revealed a few insights into how gamers spend their money. When it comes to live streaming, viewers are more willing than ever to spend their money. 34% reported spending more than $50 on streamers in the last 3 months. But that wealth is distributed, say it with me now, unevenly. Oh my God, it doesn't meet the egalitarianism agenda. No. Okay. According to the data, 43% of female streamers report they aren't paid for the content they create, with 38% of men reporting the same. For American streamers, the gap was wider. Oh my God, gap. Geez, that reminds me of the pay gap that doesn't even exist. With the gap being wider, 47% of female streamers in the US saying they earn nothing for their work, compared with only 24% of men. All right, so this data may seem a bit confusing now, but let's do a little recap here. All right, so this data is being analyzed by PayPal, and what I'm assuming is that the viewers would tip or donate money via PayPal, and this is like the viewers who are doing it. So basically, it's saying that the viewer, like a female streamer, they get no donations from their viewers, and you know, some men do report the same, but it's less. All right. Well, I know that's this statistics, they actually make sense. Now, before you go over and say, well, less men get paid, or less men are reporting the same thing, that's obviously sexism, that's patriarchy, that's oppression. No, it's not. Okay, there are more male streamers than female streamers. Yes, girl gamers, you know, they are a thing, and not all of them, I know not all of them are just there for attention. Some do actually care about games and all that, but still, that's not sexism. It's just that there are more guys that do live streams, and well, maybe they're just better at it than, you know, the attention whores that claim to be female streamers. Maybe that's just it, you know. But who am I to say that, you know? What was it? What was it? Oh yeah. For American streamers, the gap was wider, with 47% of female streamers in nothing more compared to only 24% of men. The gap is the same with Canadian streamers, with 61% of women compared to 38% of men. Okay, so apparently this matters. Let's find out why it matters. While those numbers sound a little grim, they don't take into account the percentage of female streamers versus male streamers. There are few hard numbers on exactly how many of Twitch's 2 million streamers are female, and even fewer on those at Mixer or on YouTube Gaming. But if there are fewer female streamers globally than men, it might explain why a higher proportion of them report being unpaid. For example, Twitch has pushed to get more of its streamers to affiliate status, meaning their viewers can contribute regularly via subscriptions. If men have even a small numbers advantage over women in the affiliate or partner categories, then naturally there will be fewer of them reporting that they aren't paid for their content. Either way, it explains why there's a niche, or is it niche, however you say that, for Twitch to offer grants to female streamers, such as the $2,000 Broadcast Her grant. It currently offers partnership with a nonprofit. What? All right. Hold the phone here. Hold the phone here. We're always screaming about oppression and us men being privileged, but I just stumbled across this article, and it reads, new Twitch fund offers grants to female streamers. So what if you're a guy streamer? What if you're a male streamer? Oh, you get no help, no funding. But if you're a girl streamer, you get all the help you need. You get all the funding you need. But again, they deserve it because, you know, despite the fact that family courts are biased against men, despite the facts that we lead a male that there's actually a silent male suicide epidemic and barely anything's being done about it. Hey, we're still the oppressors. We're the sexist dudes. We're the oppressors. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go. How old is this article, by the way? It's how old? I don't think there's any. Is there a post date? 3 months ago, whatever. All right, not too old, not too old. All right, so let's go ahead and read this. Twitch today announced a collaboration with nonprofit organization 1000 Dreams Fund to offer a special grant for female streamers, as well as a series of charity streams to raise money for the nonprofit in question. The broadcaster grant is designed to support female Twitch streamers in its worth between $500 to $2,000 and is awarded to 2 people every academic semester. To be eligible, applicants must be enrolled in high school or college and have a demonstrable financial need. And hey, don't get me wrong, school is not easy to pay for. And you shouldn't have to pay for school, period. I'm talking about college. You shouldn't have to pay for school, period. That's just my personal view on it. But hey, we live in a weird world, But like I said, I understand you got to pay for stuff. But what about the guys? Oh, if they're guys, screw them. You know what? You have a vagina, you get all the funds you need, get all the government support you need, but you're a guy, go screw yourself, man. We don't care about you. You pay for everything yourself. You're worthless. Because, basically that's what's happening, And like I said, I completely understand that they need to pay for college and all that, but holy crap, what about the guys? That doesn't matter? What? Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. I forgot. Sorry, guys, I forgot. Guys don't matter, For those of you who have just joined the live stream, we're covering this article about a new Twitch fund. Well, it's not new. It's about 3 months old, but it's about this Twitch fund that offers grants to female streamers. We're always here screaming about the patriarchy, screaming about the oppression, all the sexism, bias against women, how men are the oppressors. But really, even though that, yes, they're Twitch streaming, it's a male-dominated field. And I understand that they might want to get some more diversity. I'm fine with that. But we need to look at the reasons why. They say that it's for academic purposes, basically, to help them pay for financial need. All right? So what about the guys? What about the male streamers? What about them? It doesn't matter, right? Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Because they're guy streamers. The guys, they don't have a vagina, so it doesn't matter. Oh, man. Obviously, this is patriarchy, We can see how clearly the women are getting oppressed right here. That's just obvious patriarchy, you know what I mean? All right, continue reading. According to 1DF, the grant is intended to pay for travel to gaming conventions, educational conferences, hardware upgrades, and instructional programs related to creative or artistic pursuits. As part of its new collaboration and to celebrate Women's History Month, Twitch is also partnering with 10 streamers for a month of charity streams called Stream for Dreams, which begins on March 1st, and that's already over. 1DF offers grants to high school and college-age women who want to pursue education or interests that school costs don't allow for, in the case of according to its website. All right, they're talking about this little excerpt thingy over here. There are more than 20 million high school and college-age girls in the U.S., each of whom has her own hopes and dreams. But with parents' limited expendable income and the high cost of college, these dreams can be out of reach. The 1000 Dreams Fund model is to empower you to change that. Okay. So, hey, I'm fine with that. I would pay for it as long as you also pay for guys. All right. As long as you also pay guys, I would happy to be paid for it. I would happily pay for it. Now, personally, I think that you shouldn't have to pay for college at all. You know what? If that meant raising taxes, I would be happy with it. All right. I would not mind raising taxes to pay for college. That's just my personal view on it. Really, I find it absolutely ridiculous that that education has a price tag on it. Education having a price tag, that's how you know it's college, right? But seriously though, at least give it to both guys and girls, all right? And here's the thing. What I've noticed is that with this oppression mindset, that in patriarchal mindset, whatever it's called, guys are being pushed out of the way. They're being disregarded, Guys have problems too. Like, we have a ton of problems, but is anything being done about it? Barely anything. And I want to get some discussion going on it. And by kicking off season 2 of the MGTOW Academy Show, that's what our podcast is going to be on. I actually send a message, a contact form thingy, to a voiceformen.com to see if they could have one of their editors come on to the podcast with me. Now that'd be fantastic, but I have no idea if they can make it or not. I really don't. All right, so I'm gonna get my headphones on and check the audio and make sure it's all good. Give me a second, guys. All right, audio seems good. Let me see what happens if I plug it into the there's a monitoring part in the back of my headphones. How does it sound? Hello? Oh yeah, okay. So I wanted to see how the audio sounded. Okay. Yeah, I can hear that. That's monitoring volume. Hello? I'm trying to fix something. All right, that sounds good. Let me adjust the gain here, guys. Just give me a second. All right, that sounds weird. All right, I think I fixed that. All right, does that sound good? All right, that sounds good, guys. Let's go ahead and continue reading. So, after that part, it says Twitch, for all its virtues, isn't always the most welcoming place for female streamers. Between sexual harassment and hostility towards any display of skin, it can be a little tricky to be a woman on Twitch. Okay, well, how about you just don't go on to Twitch and go on there for attention, period. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with just wearing some laid back outfits or whatever. If there's a little exposure, that's fine. But there is a clear line between just going on there for attention and going on there to actually live stream and play games and do all that stuff. All right. I want to see something real quick. Hey, Underdog. Sorry, Underdog. I was just trying to fix the microphone. I want to see if the audio sounds better if I do. How should I adjust it? Right now, I'm holding the microphone in my hand, so I want to see how that sounds. I think this is fine. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. Okay, so let's continue reading. By the way, Underdog, since you just joined the stream, we're covering this story from Twitch. It's about Twitch, and they're talking about how they're giving these grants to female streamers. You know, you always see these stories all the time about the patriarchy and the oppression towards women that I haven't seen yet. Yet here they're just giving it exclusively to female streamers, and this is for what was it again? Women in demonstrable financial need in high school or college, and this is to travel to gaming conventions, educational conferences, hardware upgrades, instructional programs, etc., etc., etc. And what about the guys? You know, guys are Twitch streamers too. They're also college students, and they need to pay for stuff. But hey, I don't see any funding for that. But again, who am I to say that? You know, they don't have a vagina. Screw them, because you know why? They don't have a vagina. All right, they're worthless. They're useless. That's just the way things are. Hey, Underdog, do you want to come into the live stream? I got room for you. I mean, I'm really available to talk all night. So if you want to come on into the live stream, just let me know in the live chat. You know, we haven't talked in a while, and if you're up for it, I would love to. All right. So let's see. Okay. Oh man. All right, let's read this. So, 1DF CEO Christy Garten expressed hope that the campaign will help young women expand their opportunities or expand. Is that expand or oh, no, that's the typo. Expand their opportunities on Twitch. As an organization committed to all dreams, we are excited to partner with members of the Twitch community on this amazing new campaign. The initiative will not only raise critical funds, but it will also boost awareness around the shortage of support for these creative young women in the digital broadcasting space. All funds raised through the event will fund the broadcaster grant, with Twitch offering merchandise to supplement donations. The complete list of the broadcasters and all popular female streamers will be announced later this month, and I'm not checking that out. All right, so that's it for that story. Hold on. Yeah, I might have to turn the gain down because my chair, whenever it does that, I'm not sure if you guys heard it now, but whenever I like lean back a little bit in my chair, it makes that creaky sound. So I'm like sitting like a statue trying to read something. All right, so I'm sitting here like a statue trying not to make any noise with my chair. Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and see. Oh, let me fix something. I'm sending a message in the live chat. All right. Now I've got that fixed. Let's see what else we can find. Should my stand be like this? I think that's fine. All right, that's better. Let's see what we could find under anything for feminism. That would actually be interesting. No, you just have to go under the news tab on Google and type in feminism, and you're going to see a bunch of interesting stories. Did you guys see that story about people? There's this debate on Instagram about J. Crew supporting feminism. Did you guys see that? I'm not sure if you have. Let me see if I can find it actually. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is, right there. Yeah, it's one of these articles. We'll just type in the words J. Crew, and there it is. All right. I think Underdog left. No. All right, whatever. It's fine. We'll keep going. People just come and go. We'll keep going. All right. I think the webpage, it's looks like the webpage good. The webpage is good. All right. So, J. Crew under fire for promoting boy and a feminist t-shirt. J. Crew dipped its manicured toes into political waters and it did not go over well. The struggling retailer has been heavily criticized for an image depicting a young. Okay, I need to buy a pop filter. So sorry about the pop sounds that you guys will hear. I apologize in advance. All right. Anyways, the struggling retailer has been heavily criticized for an image depicting a young boy wearing a T-shirt with the slogan "I am a feminist too." The Instagram was captioned "Start 'em young." Otherwise, brainwash them young. There's nothing better than brainwashing them with the agenda of the patriarchy that doesn't even exist at a young age. That's just the best thing to do, right? It inspired over 1,000 comments on the J. Crew Instagram account, with many taking issue that a child would wear such a seemingly politically charged choice of apparel. The cotton t-shirt was made in collaboration with Print Shop, an activist-minded brand with a wear what you care about point of view, reads the J. Crew website. The shirt retails for $29.50, which surprisingly did not spur any protest. J. Crew donates 10% of Print Shop sales to Girl Up, a United Nations foundation that supports the empowerment of adolescent girls. Some fans thought that the young boy, by his virtue of age, was a poor choice for such a t-shirt, while others protested the entire concept, no matter the model's age or gender. They believe the term feminist has become associated with progressive or liberal values, with a notion they think has no place for such a nationwide retailer. Many felt it was a shallow play for left-leaning customers. In other words, leftists, liberals. I don't mean that in like a negative way. Just people who are liberals, whatever. They think that this shirt it was being marketed towards them. And you know what? I don't really care. But if you're using kids, or if you're using a child as a tool for politics, dude, that's just messed up. Okay, politics itself, we know that politics is messed up on a bunch of levels. And now you're using kids as a political tool. Okay, man, if you say so. All right. I need some water. Give me a second, guys. All right, that's better. All right. My throat's not dry anymore. All right. So let's continue reading. I'm really unsure who advises companies to be so political with the chance of losing half or more of your sales, wrote one disgruntled customer. And for those saying feminism is not political, most of the rhetoric coming from feminists are about being pro-abortion and anti-Christian. It's a terrible business strategy and sad to force it onto a young boy. And I agree, even though I'm pretty sure that this is a conservative who is saying this by the sounds of it. But nonetheless, yeah, it is very horrible. I'm independent. I politics is a circus show, period. I'm like both sides of the spectrum, the political spectrum, are nuts. So I'm just in the middle, But anyways, I hope you all are enjoying selling out a $30 t-shirt made most likely by young, severely underpaid girls in an Asian country while losing thousands of customers. And yeah, that's probably right. They do probably use some underpaid people, underpaid girls, and even boys in an Asian country. And you know, that's another thing. I'm pretty sure that there are guys there too. And a lot of people don't consider the fact that guys are like forced into labor and all that. You know, nobody even cares about that. In fact, I've actually covered this article before, but I'm going to cover it again just to show you guys. It's this article about how, okay, so you guys, I'm not sure if you remember this, but back in like 2012 or whatever, there was this huge hashtag going around, hashtag bring back our girls. And I agree. And I'm pretty sure they were brought back or something, but nobody did anything over the fact that over time, over 10,000 boys were also kidnapped, and nobody did anything. Nobody, because you know why? They're boys. No one cares. So I'll get to that after this article. All right. Let's continue reading. So there are plenty of others who support the t-shirt's message, as demonstrated by the post's nearly 17,000 likes. Bravo at JCrew, wrote one fan, adding a hand clapping emoji. This is fashion with a purpose. Thank you for taking a stand and supporting human rights. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny. Feminism and human rights, the same thing. Man, that's funny. Yeah, like this lady laughing over here. That's hilarious. Okay, feminism is the opposite. Feminism is the opposite of human rights. Really, it is. So yes, there's that. All right, let's continue reading this. All right, so some followers argued that the slogan was not intentionally partisan, with one responding, raising and teaching equality is absolutely not pushing a political agenda. Sadly, the back and forth Instagram escalated because, you know, it's politics, with users roping in American leaders, the current administration, and other hot button topics. One commentator stressed, we don't need more hashtag soy boys and hashtag snowflakes. Stop it. Well, another shot back, it would be 10 times better if instead the back said, just kidding, grab him by the pussy. Am I right? What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. But whatever. Politics is just a bunch of crap that divides society. That's why I am not a political commentator. All right. I was initially thinking of starting up like a political commentator channel thingy. But no, I'd rather do the MGTOW content. It's a lot more positive and all that. And I like it. I understand it more. I relate to it more. And politics just divides. I don't like it. So let's continue reading. Some tried to broker peace between all the kids' clothing shoppers, inciting those who felt frustrated, perhaps not to read too much into, well, a kid's t-shirt. JCrew, for their part, seemed unfazed by the uproar, committed to the shirt's messaging. In a statement to Today.com, the retailer stated, JCrew stands for, say it with me now, equality, and is for everybody. This is not JCrew's only foray into political wear. The retailer just recently announced its Love First collection, which honors LGBTQ Pride Month and benefits the Human Rights Campaign. All right. There we go. Throat's clear now. All right. So I promised that I was going to cover this story. It was about the, what was it now? Oh, I'm throwing number walk. It was about the 10,000 boys being kidnapped, right? I want to make sure I'm spelling kidnapped correctly. All right. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. This is it. The one by PBS NewsHour. Yep, that's the article. I'm gonna go ahead and check. I'm gonna check something real quick on Twitter. I want to see if we can get more viewers into the live stream. Let me go ahead and share this thing on Twitter. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I did that already, but I'm not sure if it worked. So we're gonna do it now. All right. Give me a second. All right, just sent out a tweet. So if anybody isn't aware that I'm live right now, they should be live. They should be aware. All right. Seems good. All right, good. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover this article. What happened to 10,000 boys kidnapped by Boko Haram? All right, so While the Islamic terrorist organization Boko Haram gained global infamy in 2014 for kidnapping nearly 300 female students in Nigeria, the group has also abducted 10,000 boys in the last 3 years. Wall Street Journal reporter Drew Hinshaw, who wrote this week about what happens to these boys after their capture, joins William Branham in New York. Let's go ahead and come down here. I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go ahead. We're just going to read the transcript, all right? All right, so the Islamic terrorist group known as Boko Haram gained global infamy for kidnapping close to 300 schoolgirls in Nigeria in 2014, but the group has also kidnapped more than 10,000 boys over the past 3 years, according to Human Rights Watch. What happens to these boys, including Boko Haram's efforts to convert them into soldiers, is the subject of an article this week co-written by Wall Street Journal reporter Drew Hinshaw, who joins me now. Before we get into your reporting, help us understand what is Boko Haram doing and what do they want and how long have they been waging this insurgency in Nigeria and elsewhere. All right, so I'm not going to read this whole thing. Okay, I don't have time for that. But basically, this is just an intro of what Boko Haram is doing, taking over the government or trying to destroy the government, create a state, chase away soldiers, and then this and that. And then they're talking about, okay, this is it. You're reporting detailed how Boko Haram has been kidnapping thousands of boys, and you spoke to about a dozen or so who escaped Boko Haram. What did they tell you about their experiments? And then the guy I drew, he said, well, I think they're all shaken by it, understandably. The most kind of astonishing aspect of it is that a lot of them were 12 or 15 years old, and they were responsible for raising children who were even younger than them. I mean, in some cases, in one case we talked to, he was 10 years old at the time, who helped raise infants, toddlers, essentially to become jihadis. So you have these kind of encampments, children raising children to become a terrorist. And these are guys, 300 girls were kidnapped, and we had the world went nuts, and I would too, because that's not right. No child should ever have their childhood taken away from them. But nobody said a thing. Nobody said a thing when 10,000 boys were kidnapped. Nobody did anything. Nothing happened. Why? Like, come on. That's just no. Like, no. We complain about double standards. Yet we obviously have all this negativity crap going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I think this is gonna be. Let me go ahead and close this out. Okay, so guys, before we shut down the stream, I head over to my Twitter account and introduce you guys to the newest MGTOW Academy YouTube channel. It's called it's my pinned tweet. It's called MGTOW Stories. MGTOW Stories by MGTOW Academy. All right, and crap, hold on a second. So this is it. MGTOW Stories by MGTOW Academy, and the point is to have content uploaded on an almost daily basis. It's something that's short and simple to the point. It gets the message across. I'll basically read these not articles. That's MGTOW news. I'm going to read these stories, or even tell stories, whether they be personal stories or whatever, and I'll read them, tell them whatever it is, and I'll do it really quickly. And I'm just going to give an analysis afterwards. All right. That's what it's going to be. Because I realize and I understand that as a viewer, you want some content that is quick and easy to read and access and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's the point of MGTOW Stories. And you're going to still get all the other great stuff and get the live streams, of course. You're going to have the podcast to come out at least 2 per month. You're going to have the MGTOW News series and all that good stuff, all right? So you're still going to get all the content. Just more stuff coming to you, all right? And it's going to be short and simple, not too much fancy stuff, just the message getting across, all right? That's what you should be seeing in the future for the MGTOW Academy YouTube channel. And I actually sent a message to the editors or whoever it was at avoiceformen.com. And since I'm going to be doing my next podcast to kick off season 2 of the MGTOW Academy Show, I'm going to be kicking off season 2 of the MGTOW Academy Show by discussing the silent male suicide epidemic, right? And I wanted to get multiple perspectives on this, right? So what I did was I took to Reddit, asked some guys for their opinions of the silent, notice how I was like silent, the silent male suicide epidemic. And I'm also going to see if I can get maybe Paul Elam. That'd be great. But if it isn't, if he can't make it, that's absolutely fine. I'll get uh, I'll try to get one of what's it called, one of voiceformens.com editors to come on to the show and to discuss the silent male epidemic, silent male suicide epidemic with us. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on a multitude of things right now, so that's why I'm kind of messing up my speech. And by the way, all this stuff, including this live stream, will be archived as a podcast on all these platforms. Let's see, Limbo MGTOW, hello Academy, hello Limbo MGTOW, how are you doing? If you want to join the stream, you're more than welcome to. 1 second. All right. So if you want to join the stream, you're more than welcome to. If not, that's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and talk. So I was covering some news articles about the different stuff like the 10,000 boys that got kidnapped by Boko Haram. Nothing even happened. This story of J. Crew posting this feminist "I am a feminist" 2 T-shirt on their Instagram page, sparking controversy. It was a young guy, a young boy actually, who was wearing. He's like a toddler or something, and that just goes to show how feminism is using children as a tool to promote their agenda, and they use equality as their excuse. We know it's not equality. Get that crap out of here. The concept of egalitarianism, that should only be equal treatment, but men and women aren't equal. So we need to start pretending like that, It's ridiculous. Oh, okay. Sure. All right, hold on. Give me a second. Sending a I'm gonna have to turn off the screen share feature because I gotta go ahead and get a share link to give to you. Just give me a second, please. Where is that share link thing? Oh yeah, there it is. I think that's it, right? Yeah, there it is. All right. For some reason, I got a lot of that stuff in my throat. I don't know why. All right, let me go ahead and send it into the live chat. All right, this seems good. Can we get that pulled up for us? Yeah, we have a new subscriber. All right. Sorry. All right, that's the join link. The join link. You can go ahead and join the stream whenever you're ready. And if you want to talk about something, if you got a topic you want to discuss, hey, I'm willing to talk about it. I'd love to. All right, cool. I really have something in my throat. I don't know what it is. I need a water break real quickly. Give me a second. Yeah, all right. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait. We're gonna go ahead and wait for Limbo MGTOW. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for Limbo MGTOW to go ahead and join the stream. I'm not sure if he's here yet. Yeah, okay. There we go. So let's see. We're just gonna wait. I'll see if we can think of any topics. We might just discuss the silent male suicide epidemic. So if you want to go ahead and talk about that, yeah, you go for it. All right. Okay, so join. You gotta click the link, right? Do you have Google Hangouts? Okay, so are you watching this on your phone or any mobile device? If you're watching this on a phone or a mobile device, you're gonna have to click. I'm for Limbo MGTOW. How old are you? I'm 14. No, if you want to join, you got to click the link, and if you have a mobile device, you need to have app. I think I'm not exactly sure because I'm not sure what happens if you don't have the app. But you just have to click on the link and join. And if you're on a computer, even better, man. Just it opens up a new window and you just come into the stream. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens. That's why you should always have Google Hangouts with you, all right? Especially if you're a MGTOW content creator, always have Google Hangouts because that's how the majority of live streams go down. It's on Hangouts on air, right? So let's see. In the meantime, some you know what? Let's go ahead and read some MGTOW stories. Yeah, let's do that. We should go ahead and read some MGTOW stories because we've never done that before. Not too commonly, I don't think. Okay, so you're watching this on the phone. Okay, so you have to have the Google Hangouts app. All right, so you have to have Hangouts app to join. All right. So if you don't already have that, that's fine. I don't mind waiting. Just got to go to the App Store or the Play Store or whatever store you go to get your apps, your applications. Download Google Hangouts, and yeah, just go there, go from there. All right, just click the link, and it'll automatically open it up, and you can join the stream. All right. So in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and cover some MGTOW. So we're gonna go ahead and go to um MGTOW, the MGTOW subreddit, Reddit. I'll go there, and we'll go ahead and read some stories. There's always some good content to find or to pull off from our MGTOW. There's always some good content to pull from there because Reddit's a commonly used platform, and you just literally just post up there. How many people are on the Hangout right now? It's just me. Yeah, it's just me on the Hangout right now. So far. All right. Let's see what else. Let's look at this. All right. I want to share. I wanted to share with you all how I found MGTOW. All right. Let's read this. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. So let's go ahead and see. This is a spoiler. Oh, okay. Here it is. Let's go ahead and read this. So I was broken. Truly. Hold on a second. Um. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, I'll be streaming for maybe another half hour. So ending at 11:30. If you want to join anytime between now and then, you are welcome to. And if you join, I'll stay on as long as you want me to. Basically, that's what we'll work with. All right. So let's continue reading this. So this post is titled, I wanted to share with you all how I found MGTOW. Right, I was broken. Truly, I was sitting in my car and everything I could fit in it on the way to my parents' house and move back in with them. This was just 2.5 months ago. I was supposed to be married June 30th of this year, but my fiance had just broken up with me for another man. She broke up with me after I just left my job for her so we could pursue another opportunity together. With no job, I had no way of staying in my current town. I left behind my friends, hobbies, and the life I had built and moved back in with my parents 6 years after I had moved out. I was broken. I went and stopped at a quick trip on the drive. It's a gas station. I stopped at a quick trip on the drive and sat down and used the bathroom stall. On it was written MGTOW on Reddit. Owns defacing private or public property, but I decided to check it out, especially because I was already on Reddit and posting to our suicide watch, something I'm not proud of. Um, so something I'm not proud of. All right. That scribble in the men's room changed my life around. It made me go from feeling sorry for myself to feeling empowered that I got my life back. I was in a relationship where I did all the cooking, cleaning, paid all the bills, planned all the outings, did all the dishes, all the grocery shopping, made the bed every morning, killed every bug. But now I am out. I got my life back.
I came back home to my parents after reading some posts, and I did not cry. I saw the opportunity to start over, and I got excited. I already found a new job that I love and have been at for almost a month. I got involved in some city boards and will be running for city council. Dude, that's actually pretty cool. Running for city council, I'm not glad. That's awesome. I picked up vegetable gardening and woodworking and started playing. Started playing my bass again, while also planning a backpacking trip with friends this summer. I am happier. Look, read this line. I need to highlight this. This right here, folks. I am happier than I have been for years. You all have a lot to do with that. And thank you. And it's just about a bunch of stuff about the rules, and not gonna read that. But point is, we always see in the media this agenda that you're not happy or you're not a complete man without you being married to a woman or whatever it is. And this right here is proof that you can be even happier without a woman. See, that's proof right there. Remember, it's all about putting yourself first. That's one of the core concepts for the MGTOW philosophy. Yeah, kill every bug. Yeah, and that's the sad thing about it. A lot of the guys, they just, they do all the work. They do all the work, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm a real man, I'm a real husband, and I'm doing all the work. And I'm seeing some really pathetic stuff on the internet lately about these guys saying, if my girl ever cheats on me, I'm gonna ask her what I did wrong so I can improve myself. It's my fault that she cheated on me. That's just freaking pathetic. Come on. Like, no, seriously, it's really pathetic. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can try to find that on my Twitter because I retweeted it or something like that. So oh, no. There it is. All right, there it is. So we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna see if I can find that retweet or whatever it was that I did, and I'll show it to you guys. It's actually pretty. It's pathetic, really. I do feel bad for the guy, but that's just pathetic. Like, come on. All right, here it is. So, which one was it? It was down here. I do a lot of retweets or whatever. All right, this is it. Right? This thing is. That's it. Should I open this? Oh, that's it right there. All right, so this is the one I was just telling you guys about. Look at this guy here. Right? He says, if I catch my girl cheating on me, I'm pulling her aside and asking her, where did I as a man go wrong to make her decide to cheat? Or how I can improve to be her king so she wouldn't want to cheat again. I didn't step up, so she cheated. That is just yeah. What Limbo MGTOW said. Simp Nation right there, my friend. Nation. Like it doesn't get any more pathetic than that to see. So I'm 14 right now. Graduated from 8th grade, going into 9th grade next year. I see how guys transform into cucks in school. I really am. They may see all the wrecked feminist videos and crap on the internet, but they can still turn into a cuck like that. Okay, hold on. That's not a good snap. That's better. Like that. Okay. They literally turn into slaves. I've seen it happen. It's so weird. So weird. Guys in my school went, 1 week they're acting tough. The minute they get a quote unquote middle school girlfriend, they're all chill and all that, trying to be the ladies' man. That kind of crap. It's really ridiculous. It's just it goes to show how guys can quickly change just under the control of a girl. Really just that simple. And remember, guys, it's one of the concepts that the MGTOW philosophy teaches against, to take control over your. So, oh crap! I needed to end the stream a long time ago. I actually should have ended it a bit back because I have some editing to do for MGTOW news and MGTOW stories. I'm gonna get that started up as well. So, guys, thank you for tuning into the stream. For those of you who have stayed here the whole time, this will be available as a podcast after. It'll be archived as a podcast afterwards, so you guys can listen to it on the go. And guys, that's it. Hope you all have a nice weekend. Be sure to check out the MGTOW Academy YouTube channel on Sunday for the next edition of MGTOW News. And if you can't watch it, you can still listen to it as a podcast. It will be available as a podcast on all the platforms that the MGTOW Academy Show is on. And also be looking forward for the kickoff of season 2 of the MGTOW Academy Show, where we will discuss the silent male suicide epidemic. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the screen share feature. Right here. Oh, yeah, looks like it's already off. All right, guys. That's it for tonight. For those of you who have tuned in for that I've been live, thank you. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you all soon. Everybody, this is MGTOW Academy signing off. Have a great night.